Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. Joining us this morning is Richard Marotsky. Thank you so much for being here. Richard, how are you this morning?
Doing great. I'd probably be doing a little bit better if the weather wasn't so bad. It'd be nice to be warmer, but other than that, great.
I'm right with you. I'm a spring gal myself. I love that. Well, today, friends, we are talking all about financial wellness. So, Richard, tell us a little bit about the partnership that you have with United Financial.
Yeah, we've been working with United Financial for over 3 years now. We really love the relationship we have with them. We provide basically their members with educational seminars, individual and group meetings over various financial topics. We talk through Social Security, retirement income planning, investment and estate tax planning. And so over the last 3 years, United Financial and their CEO, Barb Appold, really realized the importance of having a fiduciary advisor to work with their members. And so we've been able to partner up and provide that for them. The great thing is it's kind of almost a comprehensive opportunity for their members. They can come and get help with banking, loans, investments, and even insurance protection all in one stop. And so it's been a really rewarding 3 years for all of us.
Yeah, you know, Richard, the market right now is a little bit fickle. So what do you tell someone who's looking to retire with this market that's fluctuating so much?
Yeah, that's a great question, by the way. And first and foremost, what we tell everyone is you got to have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, then it's really hard to know where you're going and what to do. At Richmark Private Wealth Management, we actually utilize a very sophisticated planning software system that brings into play a Monte Carlo simulator, which basically simulates your investments, your savings, everything that you have, your expenses, all the things that could factor into your retirement, and simulates millions of different simulations in the market to see how successful you will be. And then once you're able to kind of create that plan and put that plan together, then you want to be able to try to look at what you should be doing to invest or to use products to help you accomplish that plan. And so I'd say the first thing, if you're looking to retire now, even in this crazy market that we have going on and the geopolitical situation that's going on, you want to sit down with a fiduciary advisor and come up with a plan. And it's important, I emphasize that fiduciary advisor part, because fiduciary advisors have your best interest at heart. And also, when you're working with a fiduciary advisor, when you see a market like what's going on right now, they are constantly monitoring and working on your portfolio. So it's not a buy and hold type thing. They're actually utilizing and are active with your portfolio management, because basically when you make more money, a fiduciary advisor will make more money. And so you're kind of hand in hand working together. And so I'd emphasize the importance of that as well, especially in rough markets like we're seeing right now.
Sure, it seems like that is critical. Okay, so Richard, what would you tell someone, because we're all thinking about this, what would you tell someone who is really thinking about investing now?
Yeah, well, I always like to say, if you walk into Kohl's and they have 10+% off everything, you're probably going to buy something, right?
That's correct.
So you look at the market the way it is, you know, everything's on sale. But really it comes down to your age, your risk tolerance. These are all things that play into whether, you know, you should be buying in more or looking at getting more conservative. But ultimately, you know, for most people who have a longer term scenario in the market, now's the time to buy because there is a sale going on. So that's kind of one of the things you have to think about. And again, back to working with a fiduciary advisor who is actively managing portfolios. So having someone there that is looking at the portfolio on a month-to-month and quarterly basis, and then yearly as well, to make sure that it still fits your strategy, what you're trying to accomplish, and really works with you hand in hand. And so that's a real important thing to have, someone that you can trust to work through your portfolio with you.
You know, Richard, and you talked about the market being so crazy right now and it's volatile right now. Is crypto something that people really should be thinking about and looking into?
Yeah, you know, crypto is a hot topic for sure.
Yes, it is.
And so a lot of people talking about it. I cannot make specific recommendations, obviously, on a video call. But I would just say that you know, one of the risks to crypto as a whole is governments. We see, I believe, Venezuela and other governments have looked to go to crypto themselves. And I believe if every government eventually goes to crypto as a means of currency, it will really push these other cryptos kind of off to the sidelines, which could hurt you. But if you are looking at crypto, one of the biggest things you can look at is cryptocurrencies that actually have a shelf date or have only so many shares that you can buy into. There are some out there that are unlimited, but then there are some out there that have limits to how much is left and can be purchased. And once they're purchased, there'll be a scarcity there. And so if you're looking at crypto, look at that one factor, because that's kind of a big deal when it comes to, if you can't buy any more of a certain type of crypto, obviously the value of that crypto is going to rise because it's scarce. So that's something you may want to look at. But again, like I said, I can't make any personal recommendations, but it's definitely something that you should be, considering or thinking about, especially if you're younger.
Yeah, you know what, Richard, you're giving people and our viewers so many things to think about. So if someone has questions on some of these topics, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so several different ways. First of all, just call United Financial Credit Union at 800-772-8728, or walk into any of their 7 branches. Richmark has advisors at the branches to be able to serve you. And so you can walk into any of the branches and ask for one of the advisors, and they'll make sure to get it over to us. Or you can just reach out to Richmark directly. You can find all our information on our website at www.richmarkpwm.com. Or you can call our main office in Frankenmuth at 989-652-2056. Or reach us on Facebook, of course, at Richmark PWM. So those are some different ways, lots of different ways to kind of get a hold of us and sit down if you want to go through a comprehensive plan, or if you're looking at some help with some market advice.
You know, Richard, you've given us great advice and tips here this morning. Any last-minute 2022 financial wellness that you'd like to tell viewers about? Any last-minute tips or advice?
Yeah, I would just say that, as I've kind of said throughout our interview, it's important to find a fiduciary advisor, someone that will kind of be like your own personal CFO, that will work with you hand in hand and step in step with a plan, and with constantly being able to monitor and look at what's going on with your situation. So important. If there's so much complication to retirement and to investing, that it's important to seek out somebody that is an expert in the field and can help you through those things. And it's also important to make sure you find that fee-based fiduciary advisor versus maybe a commission person. So that would be my one advice. Seek out somebody that's going to be your personal CFO to help you through some of these things.
I love it. You've given us so much advice and also peace of mind this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, too, and hopefully we get some warmer weather here soon.
Yes, I'm with you. Thank you so much. And thank you, viewers, for watching. You can find more information in the hot link section at WNEM.com.